Yeah, this is gonna be an old school game, but I was curious enough that I actually want to check it out. So, yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Sunsoft. Man, 1996. Yeah, this is old school. Okay, cool. I can't make it out, actually. Visual Studios, I think it says. Yeah, this is definitely for something from the 90s. Cyan. Cool.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my mist book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Well, that was interesting. So, here we are. We're on part one of, I guess I should say, welcome. But no, I'm just gonna, straight to it. And here we are with part one of Myst. So let's get started. I was curious about this game, so I heard about this game like throughout the years, not recently, but just throughout the years, I guess. It kind of heard it's like one of the older Mysts. Always thought that was pretty actually well done at the beginning. I wonder if we're gonna hear narration throughout the whole beginning. All right, demonstration mode. Hmm. Did we start? Oh, we did. Man, this feels like it was for PC. Oh my gosh, this is actually the game. Well, that's neat. Um, can I turn? I have no idea where to go, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh my gosh, this is the game. This is really innovative. Okay, so that's the beginning. I mean, I could explore, but I kind of want to stick with the walkthrough because I have no idea where the heck I'm going. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna use a walkthrough, even though there have been other videos about it, and I kind of want to just, get my bearing with it. So apparently, I'm supposed to walk around the island until I find a note on the ground to Catherine. Not really simple, but okay. Yeah, we have to, of course, load and save because this is like the quick save that luckily PS Premium is doing, so that's great. Okay, so depending on how much fun and how much intrigue I'm doing, probably an hour, and then the other one will probably be, the other video will be like 20 minutes, I guess. And then the rest of the day will be just finishing up Neo 3, the alpha demo. Because we got till, I think it's set to 19? Anyway, let's find this note. Man, this is a note. Okay, click it. There's a lever. I don't know what that's all about. Let's find this note. So I'm supposed to go through the island until I find this note. Wherever the heck it is. Oh, okay, there's the note. Alright. Time to practice my reading skills if I can actually make this out. Okay. Catherine, I left for you a message of the utmost importance in in our forward chamber besides the dock. Enter the number of marker, looks like, what's that say? Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the image to retrieve your message. Oh, to retrieve the message. Yours? Can't really make that out too. Okay, that seems like that's the gist of it. Man, this is kind of like really, really old school. It's like a point and click puzzle, but I'm intrigued and I actually want to see where this goes. Okay, so now I had to go around counting all the marker switches and putting them into the on switch. I mean, how many are there? So I had to count them. Go around counting all the marker switches and putting them to the on switch. The lever up. And then go to the four chamber. Okay, well, let's just find them first. Did it glitch out on me? Just gotta rewind time. Just gotta rewind again. Huh, that's weird. Let me just find these markers. I don't think that's it. I feel like I'm gonna be jump scared all the time, but I'm not. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, hold on. And then one arrow over there. Something supposed to happen? Ah, okay. Well, here's one. So that was one of them. Let me find the other one, I guess. Okay, maybe this way. Is this a marker? No. That's interesting. That's nothing too. Guess I'll go over here. Ah, another one. So that's two. I definitely saw one at the very beginning. I wonder what's the book's about. Maybe that's a major spoiler or something. I always find puzzle games like this fascinating. It might not be made to everyone, and it's really hard to find a puzzle game that's intriguing. I have found a lot of puzzle games that's been intriguing. The Talos Principle, The Witness. Can we consider Braid kind of like one of those like really like unique puzzle games? The Stanley Parable is more of a deconstruction of it's a walking simulator, but a deconstruction of walking simulators. That's why I love Stanley Parable so much. Clock seems important. Nah, this feels like this is going to be important. So let's just go over there. I counted two switch so far, so go over here. Oh, a cabin in the woods. How about that? Okay, that's definitely three. So, what's next? Kind of like the old school, like PC, like walking up like this. It's kind of a bit of like retro. You know, you know what game they really should put on PlayStation Plus Premium? Yes, they gave us Resident Evil 2 and 3, the original versions, so that's good. But you know what they absolutely should give us? They should give us Parasite Eve. Because I remember I was watching a YouTube short, and he talked about, what games did he talk about? Oh yeah, Legend of Dragoon, which is, I'm glad they put Legend of Dragoon, it's about bloody freaking time. But you know, another essential PlayStation they should put is Parasite Eve and Vagrant Story. I heard only really solid things about Vagrant Story, so I don't know why Sony PlayStation haven't put Parasite Eve or Vagrant Story, the essential PlayStation games. And also, yeah, they gave us Parappa the Rapper 2, but they haven't gave us Parappa the Rapper 1. I still think that's odd. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with Miss. This is kind of like one of those old school PC games that, hey, I can deal with this. I am actually cool with this. But I did kind of want to play Parasite Eve. I always been curious about it. Uh, they have gave us enough, but they haven't given us everything, and I can tell they haven't. So there's that. I counted 3 so far. Counted 3. Then this will be my 4th one. I like how it just moves around. It's kind of gets me really invested in this for some reason. Nothing's really happening, but it's still intriguing to me. I don't know why. Okay, I think that's a switch. That seems like a switch. Hold on, let me get close to it. There we go. That's 4. I mean, how many are there supposed to be? I counted 4 so far. Okay, so go around counting all the marker switches, putting them on the on switch. I mean, I did 4 of them so far. So far. All right, let's go up here. Is there a 5th one? That is a giant freaking cock. Oh, okay. 5. There we go. Neat. Just based on that, kind of like, I don't know who was narrating. Was the book like started like by some ancient civilization? What kind of context on that? I guess not. And don't worry, people. I am actually going back to Nintendo and I guess Xbox Day. I was just so focused on trying to complete the PlayStation Plus extra premium games that and demos that came out recently for PlayStation. I had a lot on my plate, so I kind of just after this one, I'm almost finished because Neo 3 also took up time. Yeah, that's on Switch. I think I have explored all of the island that everything's done. That's what I'm thinking. Wait, there's something there. Yeah, I think I see another switch. Hold on. That's 6. My bad. There was a 6th one. Yeah, we got 6. Okay, so now we need to go to the 4 chamber besides the dock and put the number of marker switches in the panel besides the stairway. Okay, so can't open it. Good to know. Okay, so it's saying to go to the 4 chamber besides the dock. I think I saw that earlier. Well, let's go back then. Oh, excuse me. Wait, is this it? What the heck is this? Hmm. Well, that's just unique. But let's get out of here. Yeah, Mist is very unique. I like the movement style in this. It's not like my best game, but it's very unique than it should be. Because of, like, it's... I feel like the puzzles are also going to be rewarding. it's like it's rewarding in a like intellectual way. Like this puzzle, the story is delivering breadcrumbs, interesting breadcrumbs, but the puzzle seems like infatuating. Or let me put it this way: seems like the puzzles are really well thought out, profound, and feels like a true intellect are gonna be solving these puzzles. Mr. has my respect. Plus, I like the movement style too, and the visuals. They're not like groundbreaking, but it fits for this type of game. In terms of first impressions, I guess. Okay, so now I need to go to the Fort Chamber besides the dock. I have to use actually a walkthrough. Maybe this is the Fort Chamber. Clicked it, but nothing's happening. Wait, is this it? You know, this walkthrough would be helpful if there was actually wait. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, definitely need a walkthrough. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we ride to the docks. Oh, okay. So it's on the left. Got it. Wait, I do see something there. Hold on. See something there. I think this is it. Well, son of a gun, it actually is. Yeah, I would never saw this here. Thank you, walkthrough. Well, this is inventive. Hmm. Let's see. Just looking at this. And head of this. We have used a sort of box with this switch. Just to see how to solve this. Have used a sort of box with the handle switch. Hmm. Don't know if this was supposed to activate something. Ugh. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Wait, something's there. What is this? Hmm, interesting. Well, let's get out of here. Was there anything to be catch here? Interesting. Okay, well, let's see. So this is where we started. And just look at another walkthrough. I think this is pretty thorough. Okay. This really makes sense on this. Oh my gosh, I actually really had to look at walkthrough. Okay, so rotate the map. Well, this seems like the best walkthrough that we could do, so let's start right here. I feel like the gears would have did something, or flipping the switches would have did something, but I think it's pretty specific. So, start with this new walkthrough. It says to rotate the map until it stops on the gears. Well, there's the gears. And I had to pretty much you start at the dock. Okay, there are 7 other places, and in 7 other places there are marker switch. I had to familiar myself, put this at reach, then return to the dock, and enter the forward chamber, which was on my left. Press the button on the paper hanging on the wall. Enter number 8. I think I hit 6 of them. Well, I guess I'll go explore some more. I think I missed some. Hold on. Guess I can't. Well, maybe I could go here. Here? No? There? Okay, that leads there. Well, let's keep going, I guess. Now it's definitely on. And let's go this way. Hmm. Alright, maybe this way. No. Oh, actually that worked. There, went that way. Already went that way too. Okay. Let's go in here. What is that? Come back to that. So apparently I'm supposed to find some markers? I don't think I found any. Hmm. Well, let's get out of here, I guess. Where the heck am I going? Hmm. No, not that way. Okay, we'll just go this way. I might just do one video because I kind of really want to play Neo. I want to finish that out. Nothing against Miss. But I might just make it just one video and then just like I want to kind of just like do a marathon on it. So yeah, instead of like an hour, I'll make it 30 minutes. It's not because I'm bored, but I really want to actually focus on the puzzle. Let me put it this way. I want to commit to it and actually maybe do a marathon on it. All right, let's just keep going this way. Hmm. No, we already went over there. Maybe something over there? No, no, okay. What's in there? There's the other switch. Okay, I feel like we're at 7 at this point. Let's go over here. Oh, that's trippy. Man, this feels old school. Okay, now we're good somewhere. Whoa, this thing's very fancy. What the heck? Hello? This is sus. Okay, now you got me intrigued. We'll come back here. It seems very intriguing. Why would they have this here? Gosh, I love the. It's almost like it's full or FMV, like the old school Final Fantasy days. Man, I feel like there's gonna be a jump scare, but I'm so used to Resident Evil, just kind of zoom in shots like this, so kind of makes me not tense, but a little bit like cautious. Hmm, this way then. Point. Wonder what's in here. That's convenient. Did it glitch on me? Hmm, that seems important. We'll come back to that. It's not really a big island, but still memorable though. Hmm. Another game that they really should bring to. They really should. They really should bring to PlayStation Plus Premium. Where's Drakengard? Where's Drakengard? And yeah, the Drakengard series. Where's that? Another missed opportunity. That was on PS2. There were just so many essential games that they really could. I mean, I think they majority of the games for PS3 they have brought, but they haven't really brought us the essential PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I mean, they could bring the original Kingdom Hearts 2 or 1, and because there is plenty of opportunities, they really should. Really should. Oh well. Huh. Maybe. There's a switch there. Hmm. Seriously, this art style, I feel like I haven't seen this for ages, but it is kind of freaky after a while. Okay, that's on. There. Do it. Maybe this way? No. Okay. Let's go this way. And let's go back here again. Okay, this should do it. One more. One more. Should do it. No. Wait, did I do it? That's a switch right there. Okay, I feel like I'm just moving back and forward all the time. There we go. Switch on. Okay. No, I saw it. There we go. Let's save it. Alright. Come on. Did something happen? Seemed like something happened. Hmm. Yeah, I think pretty much visual is going to be the name of the game. Not a bad game. Once you actually figure out the puzzles, yeah, the game can absolutely be rewarding, innovative, and unique. In terms of the old school, like just from the 90s puzzle, I think it's well done. I don't think everyone's going to check this out. And yeah, if you tried every other game or you just have a game, yeah, this would be a good kind of like pass the time kind of game. But anyway, you can definitely leave that like, comment, or subscribe. I'm going to stay with Miss only with one video so far, and I'll come back to it to like foreseeable future or unforeseeable, who knows. But anyway, let's move on to Neo and finish out the day. Awesome sauce.